Welcome back to JuiceLabs.
What's up, everybody? We're back with Queen's Gambit. I'm Clay.
Juice. I'm Corey.
Episode
3.
Episode 3.
She's on to Cincinnati.
I asked for a pleasant room, and I believe they gave me one.
I'm glad it's working out for those two.
Yeah, that might be the first time I've seen her do an actual kid thing. Like, be excited to jump onto a bed.
Yeah, it's kind of the first time she's been, like, candid in front of the mom.
I'm Beth.
Carmen, Kentucky State Champion. Nice to meet you. There are 2 games a day, and the time control is 1:20:40. Welcome to Cincinnati.
Is that the teacher from Stranger Things? Or am I just blind?
It might have been. I'd have to see his face again.
Right. That right. Guy takes one look at this. He pays up $20.
No, that's the
Carol
brother
Conley, that's genuine bone.
Yeah,
of,
in Game of Thrones.
yeah.
Yep.
I'll show you, alright.
Jojen Reed.
This is Carol Conley.
Yep.
Show you how you went with black. Watch this.
This dude's got a
What does
whole
white
vibe.
do here?
Queen takes pawn.
Queen takes pawn.
I love this show. There's gonna be so much of that.
King 8. Check. Queen falls.
That's Mrs. Wachowski from the 30s.
Very good. Margate, 1935. Just come through, see some old friends. And plus, playing too many opens, it can only hurt me, you know what I mean? Good luck.
That's a badass duster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The guy had some drip.
that's what I'm saying. He had a whole vibe. He had a bracelet, ring, duster, cowboy hat,
It's table 15 right over there.
and he's not even playing in the tournament because he's too cool.
Perhaps you could give me 10% as an agent's commission?
Mm-hmm.
Let's make it 15%,
That's
which
nice.
would be $49.54.
Oh, that is nice.
It is. It's not about the money.
I like that.
That's nice of the mom, too, to be so humble in what she's taking. And not just be like, half's mine.
She shows
or
the
more.
assurance of a player
Very
twice
respectful
per
of
game.
each other.
Yeah, they are.
That's national right here.
We're having a pledge party. Friday night, my house.
Wow, wow.
She got invited to the Apple Pie Club.
Yep.
Friday
Look
night.
who comes crawling back.
It's invite only.
Can you make it?
She's going! I can't believe she got invited to the Apple Pie Club.
Oh my god.
That's the biggest.
It's the most exclusive club at the school.
Mhm.
No way.
All she had to do was become nationally famous to be able to go to the popular girl party.
Yeah, that doesn't seem shallow at all.
Nope.
It's only the who's who of Fairfield High.
I love this song. Turn it
Apple Pie Club parties don't seem that much fun. Gotta seem like they suck.
I'm surprised she went here.
I think she's realizing she ain't like other girls.
Carmen?
Towns.
That is you. My stars, you look... Wow.
Thanks.
You're welcome. I could do a half page on you for the Sunday paper. Won't be as big a deal as life.
Yeah, sure. If you want to.
I got a camera in my room.
In your room.
Chessboards, too, we could play.
Okay. Let's go out.
We gotta figure out her age to decide if...
I'm not crazy, right? Like, this is...
No, yeah, there's a thing.
Yep, there you go.
I don't even know your first name.
Everyone calls me Towns. Maybe that's why I call you Harmon instead of Elizabeth.
Oh, he's doing it.
I think she is 18 because wasn't she 15 at the first tournament and now it's 3 years later?
think so.
Yeah, she's either 17 or 18.
I think it was 63.
Oh, hi. Roger. I'm not. Pleasure to meet you, Beth.
You too.
Dinner's at 9. Don't forget.
I like that guy. I don't know who he is, but I like him.
Yeah, save some for the rest of us. Jeez.
Benny? Watts?
Yes, him.
No losses, but 1 draw.
Means Gambit declined. Is so well respected.
I've seen him a couple of times.
Slop.
It's always got a crowd around him.
Well, of course, he's the U.S. champion.
When I was 9, I was playing Mr. Scheibel in the basement. Anyway, I'm not afraid of him.
I don't suppose there's anyone you're afraid of.
I wonder if he's going to
There's
play
one
any of the
player that scares
Russians.
me.
The one player that scares her, it's the Russian.
Who?
I know it.
The Russian.
Yeah.
Borgov.
Slop. You should in the castle. In your game with Beltic.
I needed to get the rook out.
I know you could have lost your advantage.
Yes.
No way, they're playing?
Yep.
Oh,
It
shit.
is
Look
the
at-
U.S. Open.
Look how many buttons down that jacket is.
This must be the championship. Or the finals of the Open.
You got this, Beth?
Don't let the duster scare you. He looks great in it, but...
It's all that chest hair.
Yeah,
The man's dressed like Indiana Jones playing chess. I wouldn't worry about him.
and he still looks 12.
He does look 12.
I think that's more intimidating in chess.
Shit. You're right.
I thought he could hear my heart beating and know how panicked I was.
No way.
I still had time to get out of it. But he took the piece.
Did she?
Just as I planned. Benny had 2 draws, so a draw would give me the title. I wanted to win. I wanted to hammer his weaknesses. I wanted to show that fucking pirate that I could beat him, even though I didn't play the way he thought I should. And he captured my center pawn, my protected pawn, the pawn that had held his queen to her corner for most of the game. The more I looked, the worse it all became. Caught me completely off guard. It was brutal. It's the kind of thing I did to other people. The kind of thing that Morphe did, and I missed it. I've been thinking about doubled pawns.
You were thinking about winning.
My God.
Wow.
She lost?
She lost.
Damn. I actually thought she was gonna take that.
Yep. Got her first humbling.
Doing.
Because all she needed was a draw to
Yeah.
win.
You can't finesse everything all the time. Nobody can.
You don't know anything about chess.
I know what it feels like to lose.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yep, the first time they have to deal with a little adversity.
Oh, yeah.
And now you do too.
That's a good response.
Yeah, that was very mature response.
I know how badly you wanted to beat Benny. You'll get another shot.
Doesn't matter.
Why does the sun go on shining?
Well, you know, in the long run, probably be good for her.
Not a bad showing.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
came in second.
Well, she tied
Well,
for first.
yeah, she pretty much.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
she's
but
co-cap.
So what is that, you like
co-champion.
she's co-champion, but what everyone's gonna say is, are you really? Because you lost to the other co-champion.
Yeah, I guess you'd tie for first and lose like a head-to-head, or maybe he didn't have any losses and she did. So
Yeah, they said he had no losses and 2 draws.
yeah,
So
It's kind of cool that she has like a rival.
yeah, it's good that she has a rival, someone that's actually on her level. And again, good to get a loss every once in a while. Figure out, go back and not make the same mistakes.
you gotta push each other.
Yeah, you always need you need a loss.
You do. You get so up your own ass, just pulled into this one strategy. Going, let me concentrate on this one strategy.
Makes you a better player.
Yep, she didn't keep her eyes open.
Like she even said, when she played that other person, she just went along thinking she had a perfect game until that guy was like, hey, it wasn't a perfect game. You fucked up right here, and he just wasn't good enough to notice.
Mm-hmm.
So she's better for it.
She's
And the
definitely
mom, I
better
like
for
that
it.
mom a lot. I thought I wouldn't like her.
Yeah, I thought I was easily gonna hate her.
That mom is great.
I've been waiting for her to make the move to, like, you know, either get, you know, her head gets too big or she gets pissed off that, like, you're not making enough money or something, but she's just been supportive.
Shockingly supportive.
Amazingly supportive.
I mean, she's not the best with discipline as far as stop giving up
Just
all
a
the booze,
cool
but
mom.
just a cool mom.
Whatever.
But overall, I no longer think her mom's gonna fuck her over, or there's gonna be a wedge put in between them, which is what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah,
now I
she's gonna
think
die.
she's just gonna drop dead.
Yeah.
Man,
That's probably it.
That is unfortunate, huh?
I think she's gonna drop dead, and then Beth is gonna go on a little bit of a run,
A little bit of a bender.
a little bit of a bender.
But she can still beat people and support her habit with a bender until she starts playing people that are really good, and then maybe she'll have to be like, damn, if I want to get to this next level, I gotta figure it out.
As long as she has her tranquilizer jitsu,
Mm-hmm.
and she just keeps popping those green pills. I mean,
Anything's possible.
yeah, she's got a high ceiling.
What's Benny's name in Game of Thrones?
Jojen Reed.
Jojen Reed.
Mm-hmm.
As long as Jojen Reed is still... I want to see Jojen Reed play the Russians. Maybe there'll be a big international tournament. Because if episode 3 was the U.S. Open, where else do you go? Like,
Well, they
Right?
they said no one in the U.S. has beat any of the Russians. So maybe there's several top-level Russians that can beat, that are Jojen Reed level and better.
Yeah, they gotta be, because he's U.S. champion. So, yeah.
I love regional metas, how different it is and what a different age it was when games were like that. Like Melee and Smash used to be like that, when you could learn specific like meta like tech things that were very regional and would only spread through an area, but a lot of it isn't like wide known because of the internet. So like this move that some people do that's really good might not be known in other places. It's not like now everyone plays online, everyone does
Yeah,
stuff.
it's different, but all of a sudden this new region shows up with just shakes up the whole meta. Everyone's like, holy shit.
That's what happened at
What the hell?
Kings of Cali when this Yoshi player named Amza, who's playing like a very, very low tier character in a game that's been out for like 15 years
Playing
and everyone thought
Yoshi.
was set, came and 3-0'd Mewtwo King, who's like the best US player at the time, or like one of the best. And everyone was like, what the fuck? This guy's unknown, this Japanese dude,
Yeah.
and this character sucks ass. But the character didn't suck ass, it just wasn't developed.
It just wasn't played correctly. Dude, I thought of the Smash Bros. Documentary exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's so similar. Just because of the fact that it is like that. It's like it's a regional meta. It's just a different game.
Yeah, like when they said, he mentioned briefly that they pay people, it's like,
Yep.
so it just depends on a lot of different like factors and how big of a game it is in that area, how widespread it is. So like, and the incentive to play, I guess, yeah.
So cool.
So if there's a bigger pool of players, I'm sure then one country would have a better top players.
I mean, chess really did get ruined by computers.
Yeah.
The fact that you can just type it in, and no matter how good you get, there's always a computer that just can do all the moves.
Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
guess there's a lot of games that got ruined by that.
Pretty much
but-
any strategy game.
Yeah.
You can write a macro for it.
Yeah.
Anything turn-based, you have a computer, it'll think faster than you.
Mm-hmm. And the best people that are cheaters are good players. Like bad players cheat, but it's whatever. It's like good players are far more likely to cheat, and I think they've done studies on that in speed runs. Good players are more likely to cheat. I'm sure in a lot of games it's that way. It's because they feel more of a right to, and they also can hide it better. Because if you're like a very, very skilled in anything, like it could be chess, but it could be a lot of things, then like you could tell when there's cheaters. So it's hard. Like you have to be a very, very good player to then cheat and have it like worked in
and blend.
Yeah.
Just like Bill Belichick.
Yeah, well, Bill Belichick never cheated. He's the greatest coach
Never
of all time.
cheated. That's
Great
what
of
I'm
all
saying.
time.
He never cheated. He just took the rules and he makes them work to his end.
Bends them.
Yeah.
Doesn't break them.
Mm-hmm.
Bends them.
And that is great that she got a loss. Much like the 2007 Patriots could have used a smacking in the face.
They could have, and it would have fixed a lot of their flaws.
I was so nervous going into that Super Bowl, that undefeated Super Bowl, because I knew we needed one.
You could
It's
tell
just-
as the season went on,
They would've won.
They went from blowouts to narrowly went to more closer, and then the final game of the season, they
Eli.
barely
Fucking
won.
Eli.
Fucking Eli. God damn it.
Bill Burr says it best. He's like, Eli loses his shoe, looks at the other end zone, throws it up. Oh my God, it's a touchdown.
What was his friggin' name? The asshole with the helmet catch?
David Tyree.
David Tyree.
Oh my God.
Fucking hate David
Dude,
Tyree.
if you hate the Patriots, you gotta love Eli Manning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You love the Manning family.
Oh my God, dude. Also,
I love the Patriots.
They had an off year this year.
it's gonna be a little bit, which is fine.
Which
They've
is
been at
fine.
the top
with
for
it.
so long. I'm really totally fine with them taking a while, even if it's like a few years.
Yeah, 5 years.
It's fine.
Give everyone else
Screw
a
it.
chance.
I mean,
Yeah.
6 Super Bowls. We went to 9. How many AFC Championship games did we go
It
to?
becomes
in the
not
last
fun as
20
a
years?
fan when your team is consistently in the AFC Championship, and most teams can't even hit the divisional round.
When in
of playoffs.
reality,
Mhm.
most seasons,
That-
it's like, hey, there's maybe 3 or 4 games in the schedule that are like, oh, these are going to be good games. And the rest of the season, you're just like, blowout, or, yeah, I don't even need to watch them play the Broncos. I don't need to see them play the Bills this week.
Mhm.
They're going to win. And then you don't really care until the divisional round of the playoffs because they get a bye.
I stopped caring about
really
football
does.
a lot though when I started delivering pizzas on Sundays, like years and years ago, like
Because you can't
4 or 5 years
follow it.
ago. I just started missing games, but I used to care a lot more about it. I remember when we lost to the Ravens in the AFC Championship game. I couldn't like eat the whole next day.
Yeah.
It's crazy how it's had, like, that 2014 win against the Seahawks with the Malcolm Butler interception.
Oh.
People still comment that on
That's
stuff.
That's the best I've ever felt in my life.
People still comment like...
I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I love it. I still see random comments sometimes when anyone just like is wearing a Seahawk jersey in a TikTok, like not even about football, but someone has a TikTok jersey on, they're just like, shouldn't have thrown the ball. People just will say that shit. Like, hey, should have ran the ball. It's like 4th and 2. Like, you have the best running back in the league.
Yeah.
Or like 3rd and 2. What was it?
It was second and second and
Oh, it was
goal.
second?
I think it was second and goal
Yeah.
because on first down they ran it and they ran it for like 4 yards and they were on like the 2-yard line and everyone was like fuck, and then they threw it.
Yeah.
There's
That's
no
why it
way
was
he
the
doesn't get
best.
that in.
But then the thing is, by the time they won in 2018, I was like, awesome. Hell yeah. But it wasn't the best I ever felt in my life. So I'm glad that they're going to be bad
Well,
for a little bit.
Also in 2014 it was such an exciting game, whereas in 2018 might have been honestly one of the more boring Super Bowls you've ever seen.
In 2007, when they were undefeated, it was totally different. I was like, we have so much to lose.
It was crazy, man. Oh.
It was ours to lose then, you know?
Yeah.
It's better when it's not.
2011, when we lost to the Giants, I was like, much more okay with it.
Yeah, no, because we shouldn't have even been in that game. Because if I
Yeah.
remember, we won that. Our defense sucked all year, and the only reason we even got there is because Billy Cundiff shanked a 32-yarder for the Ravens in the
Oh
AFC
my
Championship
God!
game.
We were watching that.
Yeah.
We were watching that together.
Yeah. And we could not stop laughing.
Yeah.
There's one person
Season
still watching
one.
this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even care.
There's like 3 Patriots fans just going.
And there's 4 hate watchers
Yeah.
commenting how bad the Patriots sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like one Giants fan that's just like, goddamn right.
Yeah.
It's like, if anything, he should be happy. It's like, Eli did it.
Yeah.
Congrats,
You're
man.
like, hey, you won it. Good job. Of course, you sucked for the next decade, but who's counting?
Yeah.
I mean, we are because we won 3 Super Bowls during that time. And we were relevant every single year.
Every goddamn fucking year.
But
God bless New England.
There's a really good part in the Smash documentary, the new one that came out, about speaking to regional metas, where it's almost this Swedish fight club thing they called it, where Armada was gonna pick Young
Peach
Link.
player.
Yeah, he's gonna pick Young Link against Hungry Box at Evo, because at that time he couldn't beat Hungry Box because Peach
versus Jigglypuff
sucks for Peach. So in the moment he's been playing this Young Link, which is a really good counter to Jigglypuff, but no one knows that. And he like says that he brought in all the people like from the local at Sweden. They're like, "Why are you playing Young Link?" And he brought him in, and he was like, "You can't tell anyone this, but I'm bringing this out against Hungry Box." And then in tournament at the biggest stage, he brings out Young Link. Everyone's like, "What the fuck is he playing this shitty character for?" And he beats him.
No way. I haven't
like
seen that yet.
It's the new documentary that came out like a month ago.
I gotta watch that.
It's like a really cool speaking to like regional metas, like in this how we were talking about maybe like Russia's better. It was like a cool pre-internet thing that didn't get widespread. It was like in Sweden they played it a lot, and he knew it, and he was like, "I'm doing this in tournament in America, and like no one can post about it or like."
It's so
bring it
cool
up.
because it just comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Who do you think that's watching this is a competitive Super Smash Brothers fan, a Patriots diehard, and loves the Queen's Gambit?
There's one of them.
There's hopefully.
Maybe one, probably zero.
Definitely watch the Smash documentaries though.
Yeah, the Smash documentary came out in like 2014. It's so good. And then Metagame just came out, which was like 8 years in the making.
I gotta watch it.
Or 6 years.
I definitely gotta watch that.
It was really good.
All right, I think we're
Yeah.
Juice Labs.
Juice Labs.